This is.
I haven't heard the full song.
I want to say this real quick because this is a really good point. I think sometimes as musicians we get caught up in the complexity of music, and sometimes this is a really good point. Chrono says simple can be good, just like overcomplication can be bad, and I agree with that. There's some bands where the overcomplication gets too much, and my brain fucking hurts, and I have to take a break, and then I'll listen to a band that's simpler, and then I'll go to the complicated band afterwards. I do that a lot.
Like everything else, there's balance to it. You know what I mean? Like if you're sacrificing melody for the sake of complication, then that's a negative. If you're sacrificing technicality for the sake of making something sound more mainstream, I think that's just as much of an issue. I think there should be a balance between technicality, and melody. And you find that happy balance, which I think BAND-MAID does perfectly 99% of the time. That's where I think that the best music comes from.
Yeah.
And the thing is, even with BAND-MAID, when they have the more complex songs, because there is BAND-MAID songs where my brain's like, fuck my life, and I have to take a break from it. So I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't do that to me, because there's some, Unseen World,
HGK.
I make sure I'm in the mood for complex stuff. But the cool thing about BAND-MAID is I can go to, not saying it's simpler, but I can go to older albums and just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
It is simpler, right?
I do enjoy the complex albums, but when I listen to the complex ones, my brain just turns on and says, hey, pay the fuck attention, and then I can't do anything else. So sometimes I like to listen to music while I'm doing things. So with BAND-MAID, the cool thing is I have albums for certain moods I'm in. If I'm like, oh cool, I need to do some music studying, I'm gonna go listen to Unseen World and Unleash and really pay attention to the licks and stuff. Ryan and I had an hour conversation, I think, yesterday about this. Where some of the riffs are just not even riffs or makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
We're trying to go through it. So that's the cool thing about BAND-MAID. For me, there's there's albums for certain situations for me. I've been like I told you guys, I was obsessed with World Domination when the tour was going on. I was just in the mood for heavier BAND-MAID. Not that the other ones were heavier, but it was heavy and technical but the right amount of technical. It was just perfect for my mood. And then if I really want complex shit, I'm listening to Unseen World and listening to Protest the Hero and throwing in all those kind of bands, those technical bands. If you are enjoying these clips from our full podcast, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on all those notifications so you don't miss out when we go live on Sunday, which is always the same time at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you can't catch it there, we're also on Spotify and future streaming platforms in the future, because that's where the future takes place. I don't know. Just hit subscribe, guys.